Mental stress is a very common problem afflicting almost everybody. Today, we are going to talk about how to prevent it and how to manage it, how to cope it. Number one tip is exercise regularly. As the physical exercise, on the one hand, it reduces the level of mental stress, on the other hand, it improves our mood. Number two, it is the mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness means that stay focused on the present, not to dwell, not to live in the past, not to keep fearing about the future, not to keep regretting about the past, not to keep worrying about the future. Try to live in the present and also to meditate. So that is the tip number two. Tip number three says connect with others. Mean develop relationship and connection with other people, with the family member, with the friends and with other people. Tip number four says get enough sleep. 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep every night it is needed. Now the fifth tip is tip number five says healthy eating. Eat the food which is good for the health and avoid the food which is bad for the health. And now the tip number six is time management. And time management mean that set a realistic goals, not an unrealistic goals at all. After that, break the goals into the different parts. And number three, it is prioritizing of the task. Now the seventh tip says relaxation technique, and it means engage in the activities like deep breathing, like yoga, like progressive muscle relaxation. The tip number eight says that seek professional help. Consult with a mental health professional if at all it is needed at any time. Now there are four additional tips as well. Now the first additional tip says set boundaries, and setting of the boundaries mean learn to say no and prioritizing the self-care as well. Learning to say no and prioritizing the self-care, that is the additional tip number one. Additional tip number two says engage in the hobbies, like making time for the activities that bring you joy, that bring you happiness as well. The additional tip number three says practice gratitude. It means shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, and shifting our focus from our failures and from our failures and weaknesses to our strengths and accomplishments as well. Shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, it will make us a grateful person at all. The tip number four, the fourth additional tip says that is taking breaks, and it means allow yourself time to rest and recharge. Allow yourself time to rest and recharge. I think as for the coping of the stress is concerned, the most effective of all of these tips are very effective. And the first is to avoid the overthinking, and the second mean that be grateful person. Shifting from for our focus from what we lack to what we have, it will make us a grateful person.